Now look, today we got a wild one. One of Atlanta's former rising stars in hip hop, rapper Cash Out, just got hit with a guilty verdict in one of the most shocking RICO cases we've seen in a minute. And trust me, this goes way deeper than rap. So look, y'all sit back and relax and stay into the end of this episode because we about to dive right in. Welcome back to another episode of Eyes Low, Belly Full. As y'all know, this marks episode number 94. So let's rewind a little bit. If you remember the hit single from back in 2012, Cashing Out, then you know exactly who I'm talking about. I mean, that song went viral. Cash Out was everywhere, from radio to BET. But after that, he kind of just disappeared from the mainstream. Like, you know, one of them one-hit wonders. And it turns out, he wasn't just focusing on music anymore. He was running something much darker behind the scenes. And now, it all caught up with him. On July 18th, 2025, a Fulton County jury delivered its verdict. And Cash Out was found guilty on a long list of charges. And I'm talking about a RICO, 2 counts of sex trafficking, rape, pimping, and also aggravated sodomy. I mean, the man wasn't just making music. Prosecutors say that he was running a full-blown trafficking operation using his label, Perez Music Group, as a front. And guess what? It didn't stop with him. His own mother, Linda Smith, and also his cousin, Tyrone Taylor, was found guilty on multiple charges connected to the same operation.
His name is John Michael Gibson. His mom, Linda Smith, also known as Mama Cash Out, and Tyrone Taylor were all facing multiple charges, including trafficking of a person for sexual servitude, pimping, and rape. Of course, that RICO charge. The jury found the trio guilty on most of those charges they faced, but not guilty of some of them. In this weeks-long trial, prosecutors tried to...
Now, according to prosecutors, this wasn't just pimping in the traditional sense. This was calculated, abusive, and organized. Even some women were recruited under false promises, some thinking they're getting some music or modeling opportunities. But once they were lured in, some was reportedly raped, starved, and also threatened into silence. And testimonies in court revealed text messages, call recordings, and even conversations between Cash Out and his mothers where they allegedly plotted to stop victims from testifying. I mean, the prosecutors painted this like a family-run trafficking empire, and the juries definitely believed him.
Now, his mama, Linda Smith, was also on trial and convicted of 1 count of trafficking, but found not guilty of a second trafficking charge and prostitution. And then they had another co-defendant named Tyrone Taylor. He was found guilty on all but 1 charge, including rape and aggravated sodomy. Now, Cash Out was indicted in 2022 with prosecutors alleging he used his celebrity status as music label Pyrex Music Group to recruit young women into a prostitution ring, offering fame, money, and career opportunities. The state accused him of using manipulation and at times violence to maintain control over the women. During the trial, several victims testified that the rapper forced them into S work and demanded they hand over their earnings. The prosecution also presented bank records allegedly showing transactions linked to the S trafficking activity. The rapper now faces 25 years to life in prison.
Now, to be fair, Cash Out's defense pushed hard, claiming that the women that were involved were not victims. They were actually considered adults. I mean, they tried to argue that the whole thing was a smear campaign and tried to frame it as overreach. But in the end, the jury sided with the state, and that guilty verdict is now official. Now, Cash Out was acquitted on a few lesser charges, like 1 count of sex trafficking, aggravated assault, and also sexual servitude. But the major ones stuck, and those the type of ones that come with serious time. So what happens now? Sentencing is set for Monday, July 21st at 10 a.m. and it's not looking good. I mean, with the RICO charges and the sex trafficking convictions, Cash Out can be facing 25 years to life in prison. And his mother is definitely going down with him. And Linda Smith was found guilty of sex trafficking and racketeering as well. Now, I want to hear what y'all think. Is this just another case of a celebrity falling from grace? Or was Cash Out hiding in plain sight this whole entire time? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And also, if this video resonated with you, go ahead and hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up. And also subscribe and hit that bell notification for more episodes. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Peace.